In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. God, hey God, I'm here on my knees today to talk, because I'm sick of traveling throughout life when I don't even know where to walk. I'm sick of always being quiet, because my mind's full of thoughts that form a fog, and they ask me what you're thinking about, and I'm sick and tired of saying nothing, when we both know it's an awful lot. The thin layer of skin is the only thing that keeps them from flying out. There's so much that I can't even pinpoint it, so here I am, down on my knees with praying hands to say hi. I missed you. And I know it's been a while since it was just us two, so let's catch up. I made many great friends, but some really know how to pretend. I made many great memories, sadly the sad ones stop others from entering the registry. I fell in love too, but I had to go through a lot of relationships that ended in feuds. It's funny how every time I try to make things better, you make sure it just gets screwed. Why is that? Don't matter. Anyways, nowadays I work a lot and freestyle my friends. It's funny how we became such sick rappers. Poets, artists, and so much more. I believe it's the only way we can endure. And sometimes I feel like this talent might just be the cure for the world. Oh, wait, I just remembered. Thanks for the crew, because man, did we adventure. Learning grew so fast, it's funny how the knowledge we looked for was the kind they lacked in class. By the way, God, why'd you make me the kid too smart for his ass? And some knowledge wasn't worth the pain from my past. I remember thinking life was based on equivalent exchange, but now I see I'm mistaken, because the world's too damn strange, full of people too deranged. I mean, how can it be? That reminds me, I got a question for you. Why? Too open-ended, I guess? Then fine. Let's try, why was I left to justify my existence on my own? I don't think you'll ever understand how much it feels like to be locked at home feeling all alone, or weak sitting there about to admit defeat. And since I'm asking why did my best friend prove to be the end of me? How come it's 1 second you're best friends and the next thing you're sworn enemies? One moment you hate one another and the next you feel like you're made for one another. What's the deal? You trying to amuse yourself by using me? Or using the world? Because you're angel, but a whole lot of lust into our little girls. They used to be queens, but now they're just fiends for attention, attraction, seduction, just rushing through emotions, wrapped up in little mistaken thought moments. And humans have done so much bad that I don't even think anyone nowadays has their hands clean. You didn't invent money, but you must have given somebody the idea, planted the seed. I thought it was your angel that committed the evil deeds. You must have known how bad that'd be. You telling me you don't believe in destiny? And all I ever tried to do was show the best of me. I didn't want to succumb to sloth, so I found a reason to go on, just to find my deeds, filled with greed, to fill the need, to feed the gluttony. And why is it sincerity feels like jealousy in disguise? And all I could see is everyone confidently judging me with pride. The second I feel like judging back is when I realize I'm becoming wrath. Why does everything I do seem wrong in other people's eyes? Which brings me right back once again to why. Why am I here and not there? Why do I even care? Honestly, it's so unfair. I feel like success fits me just fair. And the throne was made with me in mind. Actually, as a matter of fact, I feel like I made the chair. But you really expect me to succeed here? Where there's felony and blood? Streets with no love? Kids like me that just came to be because of a broken glove? I don't think you'll ever know that how much it hurt and just ached at me, knowing that I might have been a mistake by life. And that's why I hated growing up. It's a strange sense of humility to know that everything I've done in life can be summed up as a bother. By the way, God, where's my father? And my mother? Because birth isn't worth celebrating if it's a party for one. No, screw that. I got the two best friends, Fliffy and Hennessy. Yeah, now I don't feel alone. Definitely. How naive. How naive I used to be, but obviously I'd fall for your angel's stupid tricks. To think I'm friends with the foes, all I need is a quick fix, and the next thing I know, bam, I'm too exposed, and here I am, asking God, when did the demons get so close? So here to my two best enemies. God and dumbass, here's a toast for making all my dreams become fainting ghosts. Why, God, has the darkness chased after what I harnessed? You must really be determined to make me heartless. I'm trying to succeed, but you won't let me be. Why is the odds always stacked up against me? What is it with you two? Why do you try so hard to keep me down? It's not like I'm sick of that. It's not like I'm asking for much. Just friends that look out for you, a great girlfriend that loves you, and good family too. That with some success would be perfectly fine for me. I wish I could just get there faster, because for the last 2, 4, 10, 18 years, my life has seemed like a disaster. And success seems too fake. Success rate for me is as slim as meeting a saint nowadays. Probably because everybody seems too busy to care or pray. It seems my generation has fallen victim to the poison at the table. Success to them is money, drugs, and being materialistic. I'm trying to stay on the up and up onto spiritualistic. Because I'm dead forever, but alive for so long, and when I come to the other side, the materials, they just move along to the next idiot. I don't need rings, cars, and huge houses. It's perfectly fine. I don't care. Just tell me, what's death and despair? And do they come as a pair?
Child, they're only fitting like shoes. This path that you walk on is an illusion. You've got nothing to lose. Is it not he who put these thoughts in your mind? Child, stop thinking. And then maybe then you'll stop crying. And friends that pretend, that's how it always will end. Trust is just the prison of rules, remember? All metal bent. At the end of the day, you're you and only you, of course. Think for yourself, you're your only support. And trust me, child, I know about relationships ending in feuds. Remember not too long ago, God, it was just me and you. See, with him, there is no better. That's why you always get screwed. There's always a twist. Get it if you follow the news. And with poetry and rapping, don't let yourself get too confused. Those aren't God-given talents. They manifest in you. And wasn't it he who gave you this life of abuse? Wasn't it he who put all these lies in the schools? Wasn't it he who tried to hide all this knowledge from you? And you're still trying to follow him? To walk in his shoes? Child, you're smart, but you're only smart because of me. I taught you all these lessons since the day you were conceived. I made you free. To think for yourself for what he made you believe. Don't you remember what he taught to Adam and Eve? When God told them not to eat from the apple from the tree? He didn't want you to have knowledge. But I let you see. The equivalent exchange is to take and to take.
Alright, let's stop it right here for a minute. My child, do not fall victim to these well-dressed demons. I will always give you the truth, and as much as you don't like it, it is the truth. Now, I can see how it's easy to get lost in translation, but my child, remember, I'm God and he's Satan. And I'd prefer it if you didn't refer to him as my angel.
But hey,
don't test me, you've seen how well that's worked for you so far. Now allow me to shed light on what he has made dark. I am the one that was here from the start. And your low points and struggles, I know there were a lot, but believe me when I say they only occurred because I know of the strength that you've got. Now this rock bottom you speak of, the time you felt hopeless, my child, those moments were the ones that held you the closest.
So then why, God, does he feel so distant from you in these times?
He's never been alone, you're only feeding him lies.
Oh, he's never been alone. Where then was his mother and father? And why does everything he do seems like it's a bother?
Do not question me on my methods of teaching. He needs these to grow, and it's heaven he's reaching. For his father and mother, they both have their own lessons to yearn. And yes, their absence may have caused him to yearn. But it isn't blessings, but it isn't faith. He finds blessings, and in blessings he finds faith. There is a reason for what I do, that is true. It's my grace. The more that he goes to, the stronger he'll be till it's finally time that he comes home to me.
Ha! Don't pretend that they're all coming to you. He's already seen all the things that I can do. The streets with no love, the felony and blood. That is all my kingdom, God. Yours is the one above.
Your kingdom. Don't make me laugh. You're merely trying to pull them off of my path. You know your kingdom, which is also your home, and I'll always make sure that that's all that you own.
What do you mean, God? Open your eyes and see. The 7 deadly sins are all embodiments of me. He said it himself, the world is poisoned with greed. It's only about time that they fall into the disease. Now, child, listen very closely. Who gave you strength when you were weak? It was me.
Nope, that was me.
Well then who gave you hope that one day you'd be free?
That was also me.
Well then who made your enemies flee?
I'll give you that one.
So don't you understand? I'm your salvation. I'm your saving grace, child. I'm your destination.
Enough! My son, let me tell you once and for all that the demons only get closer when you forget about God. Just take a quick moment and try to realize how much good you actually hold in your life. All you need to do is trust me that one day this will all make sense. And don't worry, child, I will always forgive you as long as you repent. All of these questions you have will one day be answered. You are here for a reason. My child, keep believing, take life as it comes, and go with the seasons. You have a purpose on earth, as does everybody else. I've given you life to carry out that purpose, so believe in yourself. You never stop learning until the day that you die, so keep an open mind, and one day we will meet in the sky. And as for Satan, don't fall for his little lies. Believe in me and you will see through his disguise, for God is your only true salvation.
So what do I think? How do I feel? Why would I believe I needed help when I was weak? Did I make my enemies flee, or did I push everyone away till it was just me? Why would I think I needed you? I fought for myself to get onto my feet. Help me be free. Don't lie to me. I never needed you to see. Stop thinking and stop crying. What am I thinking? If I don't shed tears, then there's no point in smiling. And these talents manifest in me. I like that. But what am I than just another manifestation of thee and thee? Knowledge, as you spoke of Adam and Eve, knowledge isn't knowledge if it's misunderstood. Look at how we used it for bad and not for the good. We used it on war. And believing doesn't keep the demons away. The demons are always there. There is where they'll always stay. But believing does help keep them at bay. Shedding light on the dark, that just doesn't seem right. You can't have one without the other. What's day without night? And equivalent exchange, this take and take. No. Because what about a tree? You see, a tree sprouts through the ground knowing that it will die one day. And it is for the sole purpose of living that it grows to be as big as it can be. It spreads its roots, becomes as strong as it possibly can so it can be seen from miles away. But again, it knows that it will die one day. But that's exactly why it does everything that it can to give life to those who need it. And in the satisfaction of giving that it received, received its purpose. When it sheds its leaves and drops its bark, breaking down and ripping apart, it does not care. There is why I believe the joy of living is only whole through the completion of despair. There is the pair. The exchange. Follow your path. So for following my path, I must be mistaken. There are forks in the road, and the decisions are mine for the making.